So here we are at the grocery store. We're getting ready to go in, and I'm just going to show you some of the items that I brought in preparation for the trip in order to minimize my exposure. This is a plastic bag, a produce bag that I grabbed from my bag of bags. A lot of you have a plastic bag full of other plastic bags that you've accumulated from grocery trips. So I just grabbed a bag out of there, and this is going to be used as my glove of sorts. This is the hand that I'm going to be using to touch community property. So things like freezer doors, cooler doors, the touch screen at the checkout, that sort of thing. And the nice thing about this over a traditional nitrile or latex glove is that these are free and readily available. Right now, regular gloves are a hot item and they're hard to come by. The other really nice thing about using this is that you can easily take your hand out of it and leave it in the child seat of the cart if you need to touch something on your person, for example, your grocery list, or if you need two hands to do something. So the other item I brought is this piece of plastic. This was just cut up from another plastic bag that I had lying around. I could have used the whole bag, but I decided to try to conserve and get multiple uses out of the larger bag. So just cut this piece of plastic out, and this is what I'm going to be using to wrap around the handle of the grocery cart, and I'm going to secure it with this long twist tie. I didn't have a long twist tie, so I just took two shorter ones, and as you can see, I just sort of twisted them together. So I'll put this on the handle and then secure it with this. And this way I can have a surface that I can touch without my gloved hands and be assured that I'm not exposing myself to the community property. Now another thing that I like to bring is this little tiny bottle of hand sanitizer. I've had this for a while and I just have been refilling it through the years, but I like to, this is convenient because I can secure it onto my belt loop and just have easy access to it rather than digging in my purse or my coat pocket for it. And I just want to point out another thing that I have here. I try not to use my cell phone when I'm in the store, but sometimes I have to, and so I like to put it in a Ziploc baggie, and the touch screen will still work through this baggie. So that way when I go home I can just take it out of the baggie and I don't have to worry about wiping it down all the time. It just makes it a lot easier. You can just use another bag or just wipe the surface of this bag off easier than the surface of the phone. So another point I want to make is that if you are shopping with small children, I don't recommend taking your hand out of this bag and putting it in the child seat because you don't want to create any hazards for your child. So either use a different method or just leave this on your hand at all times. Thanks for listening, and now we're going to go into the store. So we're in the store now, and as you can see, I've secured the piece of plastic onto the shopping cart handle with my twist tie, and this is what I'm using to push the cart, avoiding touching my hands to the community property. This is my glove that I'm going to be using to open freezer doors, cooler doors, that sort of thing. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep it here in the child seat. So now I'm going to use my gloved hand to open the cooler door. So I'm using my ungloved hand to take this item. Now I know it's possible that this could also be contaminated, but it's far less likely that this is contaminated than this cooler handle, which has been touched by many people. So one thing I've noticed today while we've been shopping is that there have been a number of people who've been wearing gloves on both of their hands. I'm talking about the latex type of gloves. And they're using their gloved hands to open the cooler doors, to open the freezer doors, to pick out their food items, put it in their carts, and they're touching other things in the community, and they've also been using those same gloved hands to touch their cell phones, hold their shopping lists. I've even seen one lady use her gloved hands to fix her hair, and that's not what you want to do because you're basically defeating the purpose of wearing gloves. You might as well not be wearing gloves because you're touching things in the community that have been touched by potentially hundreds of people, and then you're introducing them on your person, on your cell phone, on your other personal items, and wearing gloves is basically giving these people a false sense of security. So now we're done with our shopping trip, and I just want to point out that I'm going to be disposing of the plastic and also my glove because you wouldn't know which side is the clean side, which side is the dirty side, so it's just better to just get rid of all of it and wrap it up in such a way that you have the clean side on the outside of the bag. Thanks for watching.